Good morning. It's Stephanie Wilder at Chifferobe Home and Garden, 132 Cherry Street in Black Mountain. I want to welcome you to my favorite time of year, and it's not just because I sell things, it's because I love this season leading up to Christmas, even more than I love Christmas. I just love the feeling in the air, the cool weather, people bustling around, thinking about other people. I think a lot of times we tend to just think about ourselves, but this is the time of year when you're really more outward giving, and I love that. And one of the things I love most about the Christmas season is flowering plants in the house. At Christmas time, I love to fill my house, just like my friend Lisa Stout did, with paper white narcissus. Now, maybe you don't know about the origins of the narcissus plant. First of all, here's a picture of what they look like when they're blooming. And they have the most divine smell you can ever imagine. And your whole house will be filled with that scent. If you don't like the scent, then avoid these at all costs. But they are very, very fragrant. Well, Narcissus was a Greek guy who saw his reflection in a pool and thought, that is the most beautiful person I have ever seen. And that's where the term narcissist comes from. But these are called narcissus because they are so beautiful, and when you see them, you will fall in love with them. So what I've done is I've taken some bulbs, bought them at Home Depot, but they're just fine, and I've planted them in interesting containers. So you could come in, because I've already started some. One thing I've planted them in are some antique from the 1800s gravy boats. I love gravy, but I don't even put it in a gravy boat. I put it in a big pitcher because I like it that much. But you can see I've put some moss on top, and all you have to do is take it home, put some water in it, and it will be good to go. And then here's another one. I put a bunch of bulbs in this antique tin. And once you're done with the bulbs, you can dump them out. Some people try and get them to bloom again, repot them, but I haven't ever had any luck with that. I just toss them out. So that's the paper whites. The other thing I love in the house at Christmas that doesn't have a smell are amaryllis. So I've taken some amaryllis bulbs and I've started them in interesting containers. The reason being, amaryllis take a long time to get ready to bloom. And if you don't plant them early enough, you're out of luck at Christmas time. So these have already started, and by Christmas they'll be ready and blooming, bright red flowers like trumpets on a long stem. So these will look beautiful as a centerpiece on your Christmas table or just in the house in general. So I have several different examples of them around the shop. Come in and pick them up and give them as a gift or keep them yourself. So what I'd like to focus on are some other things you can give as Christmas gifts. People are tired of gift cards. In fact, I heard last night on TV that there's something like $5 billion in unused gift cards that people have purchased and given to people, and then they forget about them. I know I probably have some in my purse, but they're expired, and that's too bad. You just lose that money. So here are some original gifts you can give people, even people who claim they have everything already. These are fun. I met this woman at SAF, that's the Southeast Animal Fiber Fair, and she makes gorgeous dolls, but she also makes these really fun. They're called fickle finger forks, great for finger food. I have a bunch of these, and I think they're just fabulous. First of all, they're giving the finger to whomever picks them up. It's the middle finger right there. But secondly, she decorates them with all kinds of cool little things hanging off and puts little beads spelling out something fun at the same time. She's just a really fun person. So I have a bunch of these. They would make a great gift, and they're $22, which is a really nice price for giving to a friend. The other thing is, as you have probably know already from being in Black Mountain, I have a million coffee mugs, and I am a coffee addict. So I use those mugs all the time. Not the ones I'm selling you, but other ones. But I have decided that because Ron, my husband, and my best friend, or at least one of my best friends, Julie Bresnan, are tea drinkers, I should get more tea-related stuff in the shop. So first of all, I have a whole line of teas from this company that is just beautiful packaging, a bunch of different teas. They're loose leaf teas. So those are for the serious tea drinker. You either put them in a pot, pour the water in, use a strainer when you pour it into your cup, or I got these fun cups in. They're designed in Finland, and you can see they have a real interesting shape. When you put it on this level, inside, I'll pull it out so you can see it, is a tea strainer. So you could put your tea leaves right here. It sits like this. The tea steeps for 3 minutes or whatever it is you want to steep your tea. And when you're done steeping, you do like this. And you can just drink without the tea continuing to steep, because you don't want it to get too tannic. And then you can drink your tea when you're ready for more, tilt it back, pour some more hot water into your cup, and there you go. And I think these are just really fun. Nobody I know has any of these, so these would make a great gift, $25. Here's the inside, what it looks like inside. And then you can always just take that out and use it as a regular mug for drinking whatever you want. So these are just really fun. I have them in black and white. So that's something for your tea drinking friends. Also, I got in these teas. This is the Charleston Tea Plantation. It's the only tea plantation in the United States. And they have all their teas, they're all organic and very carefully grown and processed. So I got a whole line of these teas, and these are tea bags. So if you don't want to mess with the tea leaves, these tea bags are great. I got several different ones. This is the Charleston Breakfast Tea. This is the Plantation Peach. And my favorite, the Earl Grey. So these are wonderful. These are 12 tea bags, and it's $10. So that would make a nice gift. Now, if you want to give something a little bit more, tea plus, you could give tea plus this kind of teacup, tea plus one of these so you can warm your hands. These are just little ceramic cups made by one of my potters. They're only $15, and I love in the wintertime to drink my tea or even my coffee in a mug with no handle so I can warm my fingers on the cup as I'm warming my insides with the tea. So I have a bunch of these fingerless tea mugs. I also drink wine out of these. And I have several of these antique teacups and saucers. These are great. This is only $6 for this set, and it's a really beautiful color combination. Some of my favorite earrings are made by the Merging Metals Company from Asheville. That's that couple I've talked about before who find beautiful gemstones and crystals, and they paint them with a particular type of paint, dip them in copper, shoot an electric current through them, and then there you have it. You have these wonderful earrings. This is kyanite blades. That's the type of crystal that is. These are $30. I have a bunch of different ones made by this company. Let's see, I have some little Christmas ornament-y things, like this fake tree. Not my favorite thing in the world. I hate fake things, but there you go. Keep it from year to year if that's your concern. For people that want a religious gift, one of my favorite people here in Black Mountain is Sharon. She takes pictures for me in the shop, and her grandmother, who's deceased, made these pocket crosses. So this is something to give to your religious friends who already have crosses they wear and they don't need any more. And it's something you keep in your pocket, and it reminds you of love and your connection to Christ. So that is Christmas is the birth of Christ. So if that's something you like to give people, I have a bunch of these, and they're all beautiful. I'll hold them up here. She gives the inside, there is the explanation of what each of these beads indicates. So they're really quite lovely. Here's the last thing I want to show you. This is for the bad person on your list. This is a little lump of coal. And you can see, you could put this in somebody's stocking who deserves to get smacked. And it says, "My name is Tad, and I'm a rad, bad lump of coal. I live on the edge, and apparently you do too. Hanging me in your stocking is a mark of pride, because if I'm not here, it means you haven't really been living." So I hope you're all living. Hope you're all enjoying this Christmas season. Look forward to seeing you, hopefully at Chifferobe Home and Garden. If not, I'll see you around. Have a great day. Have a great Christmas season.